Todd, it's waiting for you.
Hi there guys, welcome to today's Captain's Blog. It's 12:59 hours on May 14th, 2014. It's Wednesday, and there's painting happening. Kaylin, who's back there somewhere hiding, is painting the front lobby, so we're moving all the stuff out of the way so that she can do that.
Where did this piece of glass go?
That's
Plexi.
it goes in there.
Huh.
Yeah. No, it doesn't. It's way too small for that. I don't know where that goes.
It just goes with the rest of the stuff.
Yeah, just put it in the middle of the room for now. Figure it out.
Both one of the best and worst answers ever. Okay. Doesn't really matter. Okay, well that.
It doesn't really matter to me. Just move everything where you want. Alright, I'm gonna do viewer mail real quick.
Viewer mail!
We can all take a break and do viewer mail. And then we'll come back and rock that out.
You have to look at the puppy.
I have to look at the puppy. Dog has a silicone wrench.
I heard that someone gifted her a real wrench for a minute, and I was confused.
Dog's got a wrench.
Video art.
And Joe continues his giant puzzle.
This is my life now.
This is your life now. That's the Buddhist way. Here. Kaylin gets gummy bears.
Yeah.
Oh, the big white cabinet in the hallway right up here, just mask it and paint around it. It's
Okay.
built into the wall, so we're just going to leave it there.
Yeah.
Ready? I think we're on that camera. Rocco?
I gotta relabel the buttons.
Okay. Mark! Hello guys, time for viewer mail. It's 13:01 hours. What do we got? Hit gaming video games in Hebron, Kentucky. Okay. Kind of nervous. No idea who it's from.
Oh, that's from Mark.
Okay.
That's from my PS3, so I can do Let's Play in color.
You're up. Thank you, Mark. That's it for viewer mail today. It's a light day.
That means that UPS is going to show up with 20 things in an hour and a half.
I'm very okay with that. We may be back for more viewer mail. Oh, somebody gave me some hell about this because I didn't turn it on.
You turn on the on button?
I'm going to turn on the on button. Quality batteries from Berkeley and Jensen. That's not an on button. Huh?
Yeah.
It's an on button.
No. I'm pretty sure I know
It's
it.
on.
Okay. PS3 video.
Oh, this is how I turn people on. See, it's the on button. Yes, on. Yes.
Either you
It's
or
no
the
button.
on button is dyslexic.
Might be a no button.
Love you, but you're still a douchebag.
I don't know what
There's
it is.
actually a market for this shit. That kind of terrifying.
Yeah, our fans, apparently.
I may need to have to design my own button. Somebody out there should design a button from audio clips out of the blog. That could be a thing. That's viewer mail. We'll be back. Thank you, Mark. Hey, Batman? Batman, after we're done with this, we gotta do a trash trip bad.
I know.
Because it's gonna rain and it's gonna suck, so let's do a trash trip before the suck hits. So Batman, what you got?
All sorts of stuff. No.
I duh.
For the love of God, don't.
Holy shit.
Everything is dual core better?
Okay,
All the monitors work. USB keyboards up the yin yang,
cool.
and a whole bunch of monitor arms.
All right.
I'm just gonna start.
Doogie, put that down. Come get a piece of this.
We're gonna get a couple more pallets, sort them by item. This is. Oh, this would be nice. That price nice as our sponsor. How much?
In lab use first, I hope.
Yes, I got the.
Oh, wow.
Doogie. 3 monitors.
Well, some workstations are going to start looking a lot nicer around here.
I just redid my desk.
All the monitors work too. Alright, now we can open this.
We have lots of them attached to the towers, that's why we also have a lot of stands without monitors.
All of the HP laptops were CAD stations.
Oh, it's probably those, yeah, those. Oh, that was almost my face.
Sorry.
That's right. Here. You're on my left. Sure. Yes, go fast.
Hardware for the arms. I mean, Xerox makes fantastic products. They should sponsor us.
Steven, head left. Well, not so much the end of the chain, but we put 2 people down here taking things off the chain because it takes a second to stack stuff.
This is going to be fun to inventory.
Oh, yes. Three if I bring on the wood.
All underneath here, all towers.
Cool.
Hopefully HP is more to your liking.
Actually a projector.
That goes for the demonstration project.
If it works.
It works.
This style HP is the CAD machine. Keep them separate from the rest of the HP.
We're gonna put them all together and we'll take the best of the best for that.
Because like those ones are just regular.
Slow down a sec.
Okay, hold it. Pause.
Huh? Pausing. I guess.
There's a skid behind me, guys. Just grab the skid and put them on the skid.
USB keyboards.
Woo! The end of the chain broke down.
Guess what? More USB keyboards.
One more like the anchor. Alright,
I just got wet.
Yeah, it's because the pallets are covered in water. On the bottom. It fell from the
Buffer overflow.
Just
Power strips. CAD machine. Another CAD machine. Widescreen.
Put that on hard drive.
I have a couple boxes of hard drives sitting up front.
What about power bricks for the laptops?
In boxes, yes. Some of them.
The last shipment that you
We got a lot of them too in the other trips.
Hopefully this onto the right size, but either way, thank you.
VGA cables.
Oh god.
Burning a fire?
DVI cables. Miscellaneous video cables. USB A to B. VGA. DVI. USB. VGA. I mentioned how we love Dart. Another CAD.
Watch the back, dongles.
Yeah.
Another CAD. CAD. A regular CAD. Another arm. This is another projector. Miscellaneous cables. VGAs. DVIs. More cables. That box is cute. Oh, more USB. DVI.
I like how it's labeled USB. That box weighs a lot.
Yep, DVI.
Putting cables like that on our website for cheap. Someone like stamped them in the box.
Pay for shipping with them?
DVI. Random keyboard. The rest is towers. Here we go.
You get mice?
I don't know if we got any mics. I don't think we did.
Real computer. You're all going down these. Do everything with
one
two
dot?
keyboards.
Some of these have little dongles.
Dual VGA. How about current? I have outlived my
It's warm in this van.
Patrick might want to be another chain top stack.
There's no space to fit.
I meant like empty side.
If you fill the pallets, just start stacking them on the floor if you have to. They won't be there long.
Inventory will be easy because these are all mostly the same.
Power. There's at least another 2 dozen computers, you know. That's it, bro.
A little over a dozen.
Someone to know.
Doogie, get up inside over the wheels. There you go.
Yeah, there's a couple hot balls, but not too much.
Starts HD shop. I don't know. Power on beat, lovely.
Little dongle. Couple more.
Almost enough.
Alright, I'll grab the hard drives from the driver's seat. Driver door. Brian, because you understand, Brian.
I do tend to understand me.
Hard drives. More hard drives. Some laptops, hard drives. That's all, folks. Start having a grill.
Yeah.
Whew, so, fans unloaded.
That's a very weird sound.
Yeah, there's a hole in the hose someplace. I just don't know where.
You want help getting it out?
Yeah, I just need a broom handle.
You could do it that way.
Though I see a piece of conduit right there, which will work too.
Yeah, that worked.
So.
Have you tried hooking it on a vacuum and blowing?
No, I haven't tried doing that considering it's drywall dust. I don't know if I want
No, you put the suck side on the other end.
Oh, so you do a closed loop.
Yeah, do it backwards. It works.
No.
Sometimes. Doesn't always work. Sometimes. And the gray continues. That wall's got to be a lot easier to paint.
Yeah. You want me to go to the top on that one, right?
Yep, go up to the top. Right where it changes, you can see the transition.
Yeah.
Cool. What's beeping? Is it in there? Yep, it's in there. There's a UPS. It's pissed off. I'm coming. Sure, what you got?
Well, I'm a little nervous, but if you want, I could probably paint your logo on one of the walls if you want me to.
We usually do that with vinyl because of the complexity of the logo,
Okay.
but that might be an option. For
Yeah,
now,
'cause,
let's just get them all bare standard there.
Yeah, because usually I do kind of like spray painting and I'll cut stencils.
Okay.
And I figured out like it would only take about 3 stencils to do your logo.
Yeah, it takes us 3 or 4 colors and vinyl to do it. But yeah, I'm interested. Let's wait until we're to that point, but that's a possibility. Usually we just do it with vinyl.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I was just.
I need stencils made up for Geek Group logo stuff anyway. For like all of our shipping crates and that. Yeah, I might let you start on a small scale and see how good we can do.
Okay.
Alright guys, so time is 1600 hours, and we're here at the West Side Barber Shop with the great and powerful Karen. And show them who we brought. It's a staff outing. So everybody's getting cleaned up for summer. Because I was like, I need a haircut. And Doogie's like, I need a haircut. Dad's like, I really need a haircut. And then we're all playing the car, and Batman's like, I want to go. So haircuts for everybody.
It's an outing.
If you live in the Grand Rapids area, this is the place to come. Quit going to the bullshit barbershops and like where you pick it out of a book. I want a number 4. No, if you want a number 4, go get a Whopper or something. Okay, if you want to get a haircut, be a man, nut up, and find a real proper neighborhood barbershop. Supercuts ain't it. Judes are posers. Okay. You got to get a real, proper barbershop. Okay, what?
Be gentle.
I'm sorry, have we met? Be gentle.
I made the mistake of going to the Supercuts once.
Yeah.
Not doing that again.
No. You gotta have. I can.
No, they're your people too.
Who? Supercuts?
Some of those people that come in with you.
Supercuts is not my people.
Well, no, they may come in for your services.
Okay, so let them come in for our services if they want. That's fine. If I just lost every Supercuts in America as a client, I will still sleep at night, I assure you. I do not have my job because I believe everybody gets a medal for showing up and I am loved by everyone. No, I have my job because I have strong opinions that I can back up and that are based in logic and reason and common sense. Supercuts is totally acceptable for a certain crowd. We are not that crowd. We're not. I got my hair cut at a Supercuts for years. I had one 2 blocks away from my house.
Was that when? Before or after the Mohawk?
That was to actually around the same era as the Mohawk. The Mohawk I did myself.
Oh, okay.
You want to know why you have to do a Mohawk yourself?
Why?
Karen, can I have a Mohawk?
Sure.
You're lying ass. I've tried to bribe her,
I
she
didn't
won't
say
give me a
I'd do
Mohawk.
it.
Yeah.
But you could have one.
Yeah. It's a thing. There's certain genres of places that you go where having a relationship with that particular service provider has a significant impact on your life. If you don't care at all, go to Supercuts. Okay, if you truly don't give a shit, if you're the kind of guy who wants a haircut where you just buzz it off, and if you give a shit, if image matters to you, if you want to support your local community, if those types of relationships matter to you, then have a real barber. I don't care who it is, but get a real barber. They're out there, the little hole-in-the-wall barbershops. This place has been here for, what, 60 years?
All of that.
Yeah. How long have you been here?
23.
Yeah. And it's got history. There's art to that. There's a gravitas to that. And that matters. The corporate barbershop crap, if you just want a haircut, go get a haircut. If you want to make a difference, if you want to impact your community, if it matters to you, take the time, do a little digging, find the little rat hole barbershop in your neighborhood. Everyone's got one.
Not so much anymore.
Yeah, it's a dying breed. What's the one, you would know this because for reasons beyond my understanding, you know all of them.
No.
There used to be one in Standale, right next to where the Radio Shack was.
Yes.
Who was that?
That was Glenn, and shame on me, I can't think of the other one's name.
I wonder how many times he's had to have a $10 charge.
I just did his.
For what?
Hair.
If you're a grouchy, irritable, or just plain mean, there will be a $10 charge for it.
I used to go there when I was a little kid. Like, I'm sure you have one. You know the booster seats?
Oh, yes.
That age. That was my grandpa's barber.
Booster seat, you mean a phone book, right?
No, he had a wooden thing.
To sit across the arms of the chair.
Yeah.
So you could put your feet on the seat.
Yeah.
Kind of brace yourself.
I was like 5.
The good old days.
So you would have been here when Big Deal was still a thing.
Yes.
What's Big Deal?
In fact, I still do
What's that?
Lori's hair. Lori comes in.
Lori still comes in? How's she doing?
She's doing well. She loves her job.
I know she wanted to do nursing or whatever.
She's a,
See, Batman grew up in the neighborhood, so he knows stuff.
Well, my mom and Laura used to be good friends because my school was just down the
Who
road.
the hell is
so
Lori?
she ran the little corner store that's now being stripped down.
There was a corner store over here?
Yeah, right. We'll show you when we go out.
it was more than a dollar store.
She sold milk, she sold dollar things, she sold candy, she sold some groceries. You go down and my mom would pick up milk on the way back home because, you know, 6 kids, you go through 2 gallons a day.
Yeah.
So, and she was cool. She'd be like, if like the little Debbie snacks expired or something like that, she'd hook my mom up with them and shit like that. 'Cause she can't sell them anymore.
Yeah.
So she was cool like that. Still see her husband every now and then at like the gun and knife show. He sells airsoft guns.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, this you come here and you get the neighborhood history. It's just kind of cool. You can take that impressively short, just so you know. The back can do the thing.
Those clippers are better than mine,
like,
dude.
I'm very okay if this ends up like an inch long and spiky. I haven't gotten to be spiky in a long time. It's summer. It's motorcycle helmet season.
True.
So spiky is good.
I understand.
I've actually broken clippers.
And Doogie does spiky really well. He's got this whole hedgehog mojo happening. Yeah.
He's got the right head for it.
Yeah, you gotta have the right head for it. And Doogie has just this massive, giant light bulb head. Yeah.
Mine's good for like yours with the slick back.
Yeah.
Because if I go too short, you see the sausages on the back of my neck.
Back of his neck looks like a pack of hot dogs.
I made the mistake to bake my head once, never again.
Yeah.
I was just awful. Didn't help a couple gashes.
You're looking a hell of a lot better than you were when I met you.
Yeah.
With that fucking big.
the
Oh,
cheek
it was
chops.
so bad.
It was
You looked like
entertaining.
Fat Elvis, dude. It was just bad.
It was entertaining because it was always kind of, so polar. Everyone would be like, sweet chops, and they'd just be like, ah. But, I wasn't going out to public very often. It was,
I met you, and you had this Elvis look, like a Canadian Elvis.
I kept getting
with that
called-
fucking hat you had.
I kept getting called Blues Travelers because I used to wear my big fedora all the time. With the big chops and the suspenders. Oh, Blues Travelers.
That's terrifyingly accurate.
Yeah, and the first time it happened, I was like, who the hell's Blues Travelers? And I looked him up and was like...
The guy's name is John Popper.
Well, yeah. I looked him up and I was like, God damn it.
Then you had to
totally
shave that
looked like
shit
it.
off.
No, I kept wearing it. I didn't care. Didn't care at all.
This gets easier every time I come because there's less to work with.
That's why my old man doesn't come down to the barber shop. I think it was this one.
I just want to be pretty. Well, there's a barber shop closer to the lab, but I like this one better.
Does he still live in the neighborhood?
He lives up on over by Union. His name was Ed Harwood. I don't know if it was either this one or the one closer to the lab. I don't remember. He took it to me once when I was booster seat age.
Well, Irene used to be on Leonard, and she has now retired. She retired right after Christmas. And
Is
good for
Irene the
her.
one that shared the space with Fred?
I don't think so.
Fred's sharing the space with a woman. They got the little
No,
barber shop
that's-
like 3 blocks up from us?
No, that's
Because it was just Fred, and there was like the girl on the one side, and she cut hair for girls, and then there was Fred on the other side, and I went to Fred a few times. He's really cool. I like him. And then you're closer to my house, because my house is right up the street.
how's your house going?
So my house is right up the street. And
Nice that we're having weather.
It's fun to mow your lawn with giant tractor tire marks in the lawn.
Yeah, isn't that great?
Yeah.
They're gonna tear my house down real soon. And
Yeah.
really,
Holding my
that's
breath.
what they tell me. They took out the fence. They had all the big heavy equipment over there. They were ready to go. They had dudes on site ready to go, and apparently they screwed up the permit or something. So we got to go through the whole process all over again. And they figured this out after everybody was on site ready to go. Money had been spent. Like it's so oh my god. I I think I just pissed my pants a little and I can't remember where I parked.
Well, that's easy. You look for the matches on the console.
So now when's the next date for this too?
For the
Be
house?
done? Torn down.
I have absolutely no idea. We're trading paperwork with the city, and we're halfway through the construction season already. It's going to be June in 2 weeks. And I just, so much but there's absolutely nothing I can do that I'm not doing. It's one of those problems where I just wish I had a pile of money that I could hire a company and say, just do this, just build me a damn house. But no. So, it's the joy of being poor.
Test of patience. Which I know
Do
you
that
don't have.
and it makes my teeth rattle.
What teeth do you have left?
That's the trick to it. It makes my teeth rattle and I just, oh my god.
I don't think he was complaining.
Yeah, I think that was a
I might have
complaint.
liked it a little.
Don't go there. Just don't do it. Look how nice that we're having weather. Now you're spiky out, you're standing out.
It's
Short.
not spiky yet.
You.
Well, I'm talking like an inch.
You want me to buzz it?
I could be okay with that.
This is spiky.
Okay, then. Well, it is when it's wet, maybe. Okay.
You gotta get product.
She knows me better than that.
Naturally. Really want me to take it shorter?
Yeah, yeah. It's gonna grow back,
What?
maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Might.
West Side
If
Barbershop.
it doesn't, then I'm just ahead of the curve.
Yeah.
You don't need a haircut as often.
Just shave the sides.
That's why my old man doesn't go to the barber shop, and he's lost so much hair. He just takes clippers to what's left.
We can just shave it right there, go back to the duck hop.
Oh god.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Go back to the duck hop. I'm just happy to be rid of
I'll
all
call
that.
you later.
I had like,
Love
I had a
you
lot
too,
of hair.
Alright.
I trust you.
Alright, well.
Grandma used to tell me that if I don't get a haircut, she's going to start cutting bows.
Hey, she'll make you pretty.
She's got
You
the
want
leather
bows, she
sharpener.
can do that.
Do you do straight razor shaves? Or you
Not
just have-
facial anymore.
Not anymore.
No, she's
I
too
do.
twitchy, way too much blood.
I do the back of the neck with a straight razor, but I don't take the time to do the.
Just, I see the leather belt hanging there. That's cool.
I still use my straight razor every day.
That's cool.
The leather belt thing Batman's called a strap.
Yes, it is a strap. Very good.
No, I think it's called a strap, but
Yeah,
when it's
yeah.
called a strap when your dad picks it up
Yeah,
and changes
yeah,
it with it.
We never
That's
got
what it's
that.
called
We got switched.
No,
up.
I had shoes.
The belt was for urgency. If you had a real ass whooping coming, you'd have to go down to the end of the driveway and get a switch off the weeping willow tree. That's the longest walk, man.
I had my own paddle.
And that's when you got to really think about it, because if you come back with one too small, they'll just send you back out. And if you come back
No. You come back with one too small, it hurts worse. You want a fat one. That's the secret to
Oh, I
it. 'Cause
always
you
had
think
in
you
my
want a
head
little
that
one, but you don't.
If I pick this one, they'll just send me back, and if I pick that one, my spine's going to break. And eventually it was just a trunk.
No, I'd have my dad's work print or work boot print on my ass.
So much for him. I give it about 2 more years, and we're not even going to worry about trimming. We're just going to go to turtle buff the wrinkles out. Yeah. See, that's awesome. That's something where I can ride the bike to work and take the helmet off, and I'm cool. Because that's the entirety of me messing with my hair. It's okay.
You put racing legs on the side.
That's a good summer thing.
Go faster.
Let me take a little off the back.
Okay.
I love the old chairs.
I want a dentist chair so bad, you don't know.
I've got 4 of these chairs for sale if you'd like them.
How much are the chairs?
You can have them for $1,000 a piece.
Okay, so if anybody out there wants a legit barbershop chair, she's selling them. She's got a couple extras, $1,000 a piece. That sounds like a lot, but that's actually a pretty fair price.
If I put them on eBay, they'd be $1,500.
Jesus. And they're articulated. They lay back. They have the headrest shampoo dingus and the gear shift lever on the side. And she's got 2 of them with NOS. 4? Yeah, with only 2 of NOS.
2 bottles, the big ones.
2 bottles, yeah.
You can put flame stickers on them and go fast.
All right, Chris, let's look.
Fabulous.
We can't see today.
I trust you for that. It's great. Yeah, I'm not there. I just want it short. Please.
Feel better?
I do. I feel great.
You can't, Batman.
I obviously,
I was like, man, I
don't
don't
trust
know.
your work because I just showed up with half of the staff.
my nose.
And everybody's getting haircuts, so,
I used to let my
I don't
hair
know why
grow
I
out
think I need one.
all year round, and the swim season would come. Every time I come up, my hair would be blocking my goggles.
Yeah.
Then it's time for buzz cut. Ooh.
She buys
What's in the
paper towel
playlist?
like we do.
Hey, what?
What's
You
up
buy
with
paper towel like
Batman?
we do.
Yeah.
The precious commodity.
Can you handle that?
You must not have found the Legos.
I saw them. This is just funny.
Yeah, that's what I used to play with all the time.
Oh man,
Like at
my
the
dentist
doctor's?
office had like 3 of these. They were awesome.
I just don't.
One
get
had
the appeal.
choo-choos and airplane shapes and. Yeah, I did it. I remember them being way more awesome as a toddler.
A lot of things are way more awesome as a toddler.
Oh, you can take the crap and not stop walking.
I think we just quit using those parts of our brain.
Oh, come here, you'll get to see legit straight razor mojo. This is where shit gets real.
This is where you have to fit the ketchup packet in your candy.
What did you do? Did you start a new clip or something?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It made the bad sound. What did you do?
You touched it in the back place.
And no, I haven't replaced my strap yet. I did turn the canvas part over.
Okay.
This has been after me to do that.
So does the strap actually sharpen the blade or clean
Stone
it?
does. Stone does. It kind of cleans it up. It rolls the. When you put it on the stone, it rolls the steel. And then you need to get that little roll off.
The leather is a mild abrasive. It acts as a fine hone and removes the little burr that forms on the end of the razor blade. See, a razor blade rolls over like this in use at the edge.
Okay.
When you shave people. So you put it on the stone, and the stone grinds off the fold over and brings it back to a point.
Okay.
But as you grind the point, because you're pulling metal off, you leave a little burr on the end. So it actually looks kind of like an exclamation point upside down, right?
Okay.
And you want to get rid of that little burr on the end. So you use a strap, and that takes it off. And it also gives it a fine sharpening. But it's a really mild abrasive.
It's nice when it's sharp because then you don't get cut.
Thank you, love.
You're so welcome.
All right, who's next?
Uh,
Oh, Batman's easy. Shave that shit.
No.
Butcher.
I'll do it. I like the longer hair. It's just whenever I wear a hat all day, I get that weird curly thing going on. I don't like. Now I can't see. Now she can do whatever she wants.
That's all right. We're here to. We're your trusted friends. We won't let her do anything bad to you. Not ever.
So you still want to keep enough to comb back and
Yeah.
on the sides back.
Yeah,
Okay, straight across the bottom and the back.
pretty much.
I gotta wonder how often you cut your own hair, because I see you at the lab pretty regular, where you're just buzzed down to nothing.
That's usually right. It's usually when it gets warm I do that. When it's cold I leave it long. I got a girlfriend. She likes hair on my head.
Well,
So
she knows how to more than you do.
Yeah. It's like something to hold on to.
Yeah, because about a month before I came here, I actually had a pretty good opportunity that I had to give up because I don't have a passport.
What?
Do a world tour as an audio technician for Michael Winslow.
For who?
Michael Winslow, the guy who...
Yeah, I know he is.
made all
The onomatopoetic guy,
Yeah.
Police Academy and all that.
And then,
It's freaky that I knew that off the top of my head. You know who Michael Winslow is. That's rather obscure.
I don't know, there's this thing called segways.
You didn't get to do that because you didn't have a passport? You know how hard it is to get a passport, right?
It's like 6 weeks.
Yeah, but it's not hard.
Yeah.
Do you have one yet?
But they were doing it in like 2 weeks. When
Okay,
I
well,
asked.
get a passport. You can go down to the county and get a passport.
You can go to the, you can go to the,
Kinko's first.
you can go to the post office and get.
You got to get your picture taken.
Yeah, you can go do that.
at
Meyer does it
Kinko's,
for like
FedEx,
$5.
whatever. Yeah, it's really easy.
Then you go to the post office and you're good to go.
It's
One of the
not
painful things was one of the stops was Brisbane.
Yeah, but they're kind of mean when you want to. I don't want to take. If they're really busy, they're kind of dicks about it. Yeah. My sister had that problem. She went down there and they just gave her the worst time ever about it.
Batman, we gotta come down here and fix her ceiling.
That's what I was looking at too.
Well, it's supposed to be repaired. They're going to fix my roof pretty soon.
Is this your landlord doing this?
Yeah.
He's right on top of things, huh?
Well, he really is. I have a great landlord.
Yeah?
Yeah,
How
really
long's
do.
it been like that?
Well, it's been a while, but then the front leaked and now the back leaked. So the whole roof is getting done.
Okay.
So, and we're on the schedule already. And
Okay.
they're really on the ball for things, but this is just something, I think they have, you know, many other places and things that need more urgency than this. I have that taken care of with a tarp up there. So if
Hey, if you ever need any help with roof tarps, you let me know. We got that.
I think it should be done pretty soon. It's still early in the spring. I know we feel like it should be middle of summer because our seasons are so screwy, but I'm sure they're gonna make the effort to.
So
They
did that
do
first
with
split clip
everything
you got
else.
flagged?
It depends on the account.
You got flagged for a pressure washer.
Yeah, did you hear about that?
No.
I had a pressure washer video get flagged. There's nothing in the video except... Oh no, it was a paint sprayer.
I'm
It was a video where we did the high voltage lab, and it's like 20 minutes of absolutely nothing but me with a pressure washer. There's no other sound at all. It got flagged as a techno song.
Well, have you seen the YouTube
It says
video?
something about modern music.
The guy takes a blender and turns it on and turns on his little app that does music recognition.
Okay.
I'll download for it. He turns on a blender and it pulls up Skrillex. So it's probably like the same software YouTube would probably use or something. I want to use that now on our paint sprayer, see what happens.
Well, the video's still out there.
I've been bothered a couple times about music in my videos, but since I don't have monetization enabled, they never flag them. Well, they never pull them down, I should say.
Yeah, they don't pull mine down because I don't monetize the blog. But I've had people try and flag me a couple times. I just switched to the backup channel.
Excuse me.
I can do that. You want me to answer that? Oh, I can do it.
Thank you, Chris.
I'm happy to help.
What's that, barber shop?
I had a video of you flagged.
You just got to do what Doug does and make your own website.
I have a customer material two-way.
Totally.
Have you seen his new video for the airline?
I'll-
Yeah, I watched that
I'll
one.
see you
Yeah,
tomorrow.
Really, he's got good production quality.
You know what his table was? He told me this last night. It was this coffee table that he put on a couple boxes. He doesn't have. He's like, I don't have the fancy resources you guys has. It's like,
Yeah, the fancy resources like a table.
Right. Well, you do have a fancy autopsy table.
Mhm.
No, it was your SES on consent. And I got flagged for one of the back.
SES?
Sex Ed Sunday.
Oh.
It was one of the songs you use in the background and REM. I got flagged for both of those on my video.
Well, that's what you get for stealing my video and trying to sell
Asked
it.
you. Yeah, I'm
Selling
selling
it.
I'm selling.
That's how he's putting his kids through college. My royalties, bitch.
I take it myself.
It's the cat shaving one that sold the most.
Yeah.
The scary thing is that cat shaving video has a terrifying
I know it does.
Cat shaving?
Well, it's mostly the title.
Just for kicks, okay. There's a video on my blog from a few summers ago. A friend of mine's cat she adopted this cat and it had just nuclear fleas.
Oh.
Okay, just vicious. This 20-pound cat had like 15 pounds of fleas. And she happens to be a lesbian. And it happened to be like August 15th, so it was like 300 degrees outside. So I shot video. She came over because she couldn't get the cat to hold still. I'm like, I can fix it. She's like, what do you do? He's like, shave the cat. Just that's how you get rid of it. Because the cat had like really thick, heavy, matted hair. It looked a lot like Batman. And so I'm like, bring your cat over and I'll shave your cat. She's like, all right. So I shot video of this, and it's funny as hell. And I put the video on my blog, and I titled it "Shaving Hot Lesbian Pussy." So it's got 1 billion hits on the internet because every 12-year-old in America is like, yes! And yeah.
Even I was going through your blog channel. I was like, no way. Two of those views are me.
Everybody clicks on that, just wondering, and then they're like, you suck!
I laughed my ass off.
How many thumbs down is that video?
I don't even want to know.
That is cool.
I just like to mess with people, it's fun.
See, that's cool.
I ran out of interesting titles. Like, the titles for my blog are like the couch gag for The Simpsons. I ran out of stuff for that 1 million years ago, and now it's usually just 2 or 3 words of just something from the content. Like, today it'll be like barbershop.
Or staff haircuts.
Yeah, staff haircuts or something simple like that. Giant computer donation and staff haircuts, that's the day.
Is there a restroom in here?
There is.
Just go out the back door. That's what I mean. There's an alley there, you're alright. Oh, we're screwed now. It's
Yeah.
on camera.
Follow him, it'll be great.
Shaky hand. Which door is it?
Open the door, it's pretty obvious.
To
The
the
room with the
left.
big white chair is the one you want.
Room with the big white chair.
Yeah, the big white, hard,
Yeah.
cold
Cool.
chair. That's-
Oh, you want to watch me pee? Okay.
I don't know for how old this place is. It might need a tin can.
It's entirely possible. It's an old galvanized metal pail.
Yep.
Just a bucket.
Oh, that's one of the things they got at Padnos right now. They got an old jail toilet.
A jail toilet?
The stainless steel, no seat, the sinks on the
Is
top.
it intact? Or
For
is
the
it
most
like
part.
really beat up?
A little bit, like, it has its wear and tear, but in the jail cell.
But does it have like dents and all
I
carved
don't
out?
really remember.
Ask your buddy about it, I'm interested. We can have fun with that. We'll put that in Geekhouse 5.
It's still there.
We'll put that in the guest room.
I'll put it in the unisex bathroom in the lobby. What was this building used to be? I saw on one of the construction sites coming back from Lansing, one of the porta-johns was designed to look like a big plastic outhouse.
Hey, that's cool.
I was like, I want a porta-john like that.
Everything come out okay?
A little sideways, but we're good.
Don't make me laugh while she's got the clippers.
Wait till she runs that thing down in your ear.
Oh, I love it. Much quieter than mine. That one's
Probably needs some oil. Have you oiled it at all?
Oh, I oiled it, and it's just really old and it's been abused and dropped.
How long do you oil your clippers? Or how often do you oil yours?
Every day.
Every day?
Every day. Yeah, I put a drop on them at night. Every night. Clean them. And put a drop of oil on them.
How do you clean them? Just wipe them down? Or?
Just with a little brush. And I get the hair off of them. And then I take and I can put the oil down in the blade. Just run it in and just kind of tap it on my hand a bit, and the hair from the inside comes out.
Okay.
And it lubricates them good, so it's ready for the next day. There are a couple clippers that have little things on the sides that you have to oil.
Okay.
And I do those as well. But that's the major thing when someone has clippers and they say, oh, the blades don't cut or they pull my hair. A little bit of oil goes a long way.
Yeah, I oiled them, then adjusted them. They started cutting, they were just still really loud.
Well, if that old one, buy a new blade.
We don't tend to
Or-
buy the quality of clippers that you maintain.
If they're that old, they are already quality,
Okay.
and they just need a new blade and some oil.
It's like I got a set of Norelco or Wall from like Walgreens for $30 that I use to do manscaping and mow down my sideburns from time to time.
Yeah, those are just throwaways. But if he's got some that are really old, chances are.
They're not that old. They've, I don't know. No, they're not that old. I think they're just the wall throwaways like that.
I know you have your glasses, but do you want to keep your sideburns here? Or are you going
He
to
doesn't
shave
even
or
know
grow
there's a
them?
mirror there.
No, I want to keep them. They're usually longer. The reason they're really short right now is because,
Girlfriend.
no, they're usually down to my earlobe because that was high school. Yeah, they had to be above or level with the earlobes, so that's what I'm used to shaving. The one day I went a little too high with my razor.
See, I was an 80s kid. We didn't have sideburns.
When did you graduate?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh wait.
I graduated in 93.
You graduated in 08?
What?
West Catholic 08.
98?
You know how old I was then? 8.
Maybe I could still graduate.
I'm not going to tell you when I graduated. Crying out loud.
No, I went to Jude's last summer or something. No, it was summer before because I've been here for a year. And, God, no, it was longer than that. It was when we were living out in Geek House 4. I went out to the Jude's Barbershop in Easttown. And I hadn't had sideburns in my life at all. I just didn't. I never thought about it. And the girl's like, yeah, we see a lot of older guys like that. I'm like, ah! Sideburns. Yeah, a lot of older guys don't have sideburns. Like, okay, I'm growing sideburns. And it was weird because I had to think about sideburns for the first time in my life. And I was watching movies and stuff and shopping around, and I saw the new Captain Kirk with like the angles.
Yeah.
And I was like, I like that. I'm gonna give that a shot. So
I like my straight. Way better than the cheek.
yeah, that eats half your face crap. Just man.
Well, it's funny. I was going through old pictures and I realized that I had slowly got worse with keeping them the same level. Like they started going up my face more because I kept trimming them too short.
Yeah, you had them at one point where they went down to about here and they were creeping forward trying to touch.
Yeah.
And
And they went like up my cheek and were touching at my nose or something weird. You know. I wish I could pull off one of those full mutton chop where it went down the ear, up across the nose, and back up. Those guys were epic.
it's just wrong.
I got the hair for it.
Yeah. You have enough hair that she has to put work into drying. Mine, the water just runs right off.
That's what we do when you shave your head. Not turtle wax, we use Rain-X.
You ever heard of a sponsor?
We get that liquid-proof paint, everything
Never
just
heard of
beads
sponsor?
right off of it.
She is not a sponsor. We sponsor her.
Yeah.
What I want to do is find, like, somebody who wants to get a job as a barber, who wants to apprentice and train, that wants to work here.
I spent a lot of time walking by this place. Walk up that big old hill to get home. Sometimes with a saxophone. That was always fun.
Where'd you go to school, St. James?
St. James right there, right there.
That would be
Right across from my house.
I spent a summer biking down to the library right there.
That hill has to suck in the wintertime, walking up.
Well, winter, I never really walked up it during winter. I only walked during summer when it was really nice. I'd be like, I'm going to walk home today, Mom. She'd go, okay. Or I'm going to go to the
That
library.
hill on a bicycle?
There was one summer where I tried my hardest to get up it while pedaling. And one summer I finally did it. I got up 2 times without having to get off the bike and huff it up. I was so proud. Couldn't do it anymore. I see a couple dudes every now and then. They'll be going up it and they'll be going like a whole
0.2 mile an hour. Their wheels barely moving, and they're just still trying. It's like you're putting way too much effort into it, man.
See, I got a thing. I come down it on my car, and right before you start to go up the hill, coming down this way, it goes up and then down. Right before you start to go up, I push the clutch in and try and see if I can make it all the way to my driveway. If you catch the light, you can do it.
The one summer I went through brake pads real fast because people, you know, there's the street right at the bottom of the hill. Not everyone always stops at those, so I couldn't just ride down it. So I wore through brake pads pretty fast on my bike.
I know I have your glasses, but you don't need to see this for a moment.
Oh, you birdie.
Well, without your glasses, it always looks good.
I can see the back of my neck. That's usually a good sign.
I'm just wondering how she knows where to stop.
When you see the sausage roll.
No, you just got a bald stripe, and then their back fur starts.
Well, you usually go under, you take that line under the collar a little bit so that the collar will hide the back fur. That's usually the rule with that. Because my brother Mike's hairier than all of them. Like, he's a Sasquatch. And I used to do the back of his neck, and I'd have to go down pretty far so his collar would hide.
Goes to the barber and they shave his hands.
He was so hairy in high school, we shaved a WC into his chest for the swim team. Hey.
Oh, you're pretty now. By the way, this is where Bruce was coming for his flat tops.
Really?
Yeah.
I wanted a flat top as a kid.
Before he decided to be a beater.
I had a rat tail as a kid.
Oh God, you were one of those.
Dag.
You were. I hated parents who gave kids their rat tails. Like, why? It's so ugly.
When I went to visit my grandfather, the first thing he did was cut it off.
Yeah. Probably did it with a big old hunting knife.
I had a ponytail, but I had hair down to my ass.
Yeah.
But the rat tail thing, no.
There's a picture.
My brother had a mullet.
There's a picture. There's a kid with a rat tail, and they shaved into his head the shape of a rat as well. Wow. So it looks like an actual rat tail. It's rather terrifying.
No more terrifying than you running over a poor defenseless mouse with a forklift.
No, he wasn't poor and defenseless. He tipped my box. There was a mouse ran out of that box.
Really?
And I ran him over with the forklift.
Shit.
He wasn't getting back in my building.
That's just impressive skill to run a mouse over with a forklift.
I may have kicked him beforehand to knock him out.
Ah.
That's why he keeps saying poor defenseless mouse. Oh man.
Now the bleeding starts.
I wasn't expecting it to be so warm.
That's okay, it gets minty in a second. It goes on warm and then you're going to end up...
Kind of gets a little mentholy.
Yeah.
Ooh. There's that minty.
Yeah, see?
That's awesome. Because I'm used to normal shaving cream. It goes on cold usually.
Hot leather.
We're going to do the video coming up soon where we're going to start the man series and we're going to do the how to shave video.
The old one's still up there.
That'd be funny to have the man series and have her showing how to do the straight razor shave.
She won't do it. I asked her to. I wanted to come in and get like a straight razor shave because I figured that'd be a really cool segment for that. She won't do it. She says I'm a twitchy little bastard.
This feels bad.
She won't suffer it. Yeah, it's pretty cool, isn't it? She'll give you a full Brazilian if you pay extra. There's a mental picture for you.
She doesn't have the time.
Straight razor Brazilian. That's my new. That's my new Nine Inch Nails cover band.
You stopped doing the band name of the day thing.
That's the band name of the day. Straight razor Brazilian.
A little wake up call.
Remember Electric Cat Femur?
You come down here how often? Every other month?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I come down here every month or so.
Just might have to start driving it.
I tell you,
This is
man.
magical.
See, it's quite lovely.
Now, I just want you to take a note. Take this and let's look at your sideburns for a minute because I know you are going to shave this, correct?
Right. Oh yes. Very much so.
So I can leave you a line somewhere to start, and then I will blend this up so there isn't a line here. Do you want me to do that?
That'd be cool.
Where would you like it?
I usually go down to here is where.
Bottom of the
Right with my
earlobes.
earlobe.
Like there?
Yep.
Carve it in there with a straight razor.
And then I just match the same thickness as the top of it is right now.
Just give him a good scar to work from.
Yeah. Just soften this up a little bit.
Batman, you just got a neck vein. I'd like to point that out. You just got a neck vein, dude.
You make me laugh, Jay.
No, it's not to make me laugh. It won't look so much where that shadow is so
Right.
out there. Are you keeping a goatee or anything?
No. I can't grow a mustache for that at all.
It's really cute when he tries that.
My old man can have a goatee. My brother Mike can have a goatee. Me, no, not so much. And then there's just Dave.
In a way, it's kind of nice. You don't have to get shade to do it.
Right.
You don't have a 5 o'clock shadow.
He's like, shit, I just saved 3 days shaving right
Pretty
there.
much.
Tell me you're going to go get yourself a clip when you start doing this, right?
Oh yeah.
Once a week. No, just kidding.
Totally.
Well, that just gives you a guideline.
Cool.
Watch how much he takes off.
Give him a flat top. Just high and tight.
I used to have a military flat top.
Huh?
I feel lighter.
Yeah.
That's that shaving cream.
Take just high and tight.
Tell me
Is that-
exactly how you want it.
I trust you.
No, no, tell me exactly how you want
She
it.
doesn't know you.
I
And
don't.
she doesn't know what you're supposed to look
No, I
like.
don't know what you like. What if I like, you know, stars on the side and
I'm okay with that. He doesn't get a vote. I'm paying for it. Yeah. Take him high and tight.
Back of my neck is
Pretty much got
Yeah,
a
isn't it
center
cool?
part and low maintenance. That's all.
I'll do it.
Do you want it about Chris's length, that nice little kind of just
Yeah.
run your fingers in there and
Okay.
shake it out?
I'll do it. I'll still pay you for it. I'll do it. It'd be a great video.
Yeah, you want to do one side and I'll do the other?
Oh, that'd be fun.
meet in the middle.
Yeah.
I'm sure. Well,
Give me a number 2 guard. We're going to work.
I've always had real thick hair.
that's a gift.
Yeah. I'm enjoying my thick hair. while
Yeah,
it's
enjoy
still
it while it lasts.
They told me that if they took a picture of my grandfather when he was my age and put it next to me, we look identical. So I told
No,
my grandmother.
I had that happen with my old man. I found his freshman high school ID and I held it up to my freshman high school ID and I just about pissed myself.
Well, I told my grandmother that if I'm going to look like that when I'm his age, I want to have as much hair as long as possible.
Yep. And that's why I had hair to my butt.
His hair was really thin.
Oh, it was.
Oh yeah. He still had hair on the top of his head, but it was just really, really thin.
Hair, hell, I'm worried about the nose. My grandfather looked like Jimmy Durante.
Right now it's real.
My grandfather had a nose that looked like a cake that was left out in the rain. It was about as big.
Really?
Yeah, oh, he had this giant proboscis on front of his face. And you could see the pores from across the room. It was massive. He also spent most of his life drinking a fifth of McMaster's a day for breakfast, so, you know,
Oh.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that's
one of those where I take a shot and just instant heartburn. Just like,
yeah,
oh.
that was his thing, man. He drank McMaster's like Kool-Aid. Yeah, that might have had some impact on the rest of his body. Maybe a little.
Oh, McMaster.
Yeah. So, when's the last time you used the chair over there in the front, in the window?
The hair
I
dryer.
can't even remember.
I was wondering about that.
It's been at least.
It's been at least 3 plants ago.
That should be one of your cold openers. You're just sitting with a magazine underneath the hair dryer.
Yeah, it's been since my friend Ellie worked, and that's been 7, 8 years.
That's you could just stop. That's a good look for him right there. You're pretty.
Shave his head. We can have low.
We should get you a bowl cut. That'd be good.
You know, Dave.
Get him a Bieber. That's what he needs.
Dave used to have bowl cuts all the time.
That's not a mental picture I ever needed.
I think that's why he likes his long hair. Because we scarred him as a kid with bowl cuts. If you want to see something funny, a buzz cut ginger is hilarious. How long did it take Nikki to notice I got a haircut? God, I sound like a girl.
I was just gonna say that's usually what she would say, Dave.
Who? Who am I?
I almost called you Dave there because you turned into a princess.
Hey, Dad, what's up?
Why do you take it in little bites?
So the
Yeah, you were
angles
telling me about that.
that I pull
Yeah.
are straight up, and I keep the same guideline.
Oh.
If I was to go way into here,
No,
like this, you would, and even though I'm using that guideline, what comes in the middle, which is the middle, is that much longer.
Okay.
Okay, so it's
It's
next
it
Tuesday at
needs
the
to
house.
be smidge by smidge, if you will, little by little. Then you get that nice smooth look.
See, I'd have just put a number 8 guard on there and taken it all down even. Just start mowing that shit off.
I was hoping to stop by later today. I found something really cool. Scratch guard I wanted to show you.
Maybe she'll let you try it on me because it's pretty much what I'm going to do.
She's scared of the trimmers.
Oh,
She's
okay.
scared
I'd
of the
just
trimmers.
like to know that your mind's eye and my mind's eye are seeing the same
Okay.
picture.
Oh.
We don't want to
She's
have
an
any
artist, damn it.
mistakes. No mistakes.
It's just hair. It grows back.
I know, but
Do you have any idea how many times I've burned off my eyebrows?
no, you have.
I've burned off my eyelashes. Stupid hurts.
Yeah.
And man, I don't even want to count the number of times I've burned hair off my hands.
I was going to say, I burned hair off my arms and stuff a lot. I don't think.
Yeah, I do that.
I may have lost an eyebrow once.
I've lost eyebrows and eyelashes. And replaced them with little blue flecks of
Alright,
paint.
well maybe I'll try tomorrow night then.
That sucked. We were burning trash. I grew up out in the country. And I was a little kid. I was like 10.
Oh no.
And I thought it'd be a good idea to put, my dad built models, model trains. And you know the little short cans of spray
I
paint?
just don't want it to float up.
Put one of those in fire. And stood right next to
That should
it.
be.
I walked up, I was just like,
I'll ask Nikki to see if she can.
and just stood there watching, waiting to see what happened. Big fireball,
Alright.
lots of little blue.
Okay.
Took all the hair, like my eyebrows are gone, and I got really long eyelashes. Took it all right off. I had like a really good sunburn, and little tiny blue paint flecks everywhere.
What exploded on?
paint can.
Oh.
Put a paint can to fire and stood right next to it and watched it. Yeah, I was a very stupid kid.
How high were you?
I wasn't. I was like 10.
You were just young.
I was just stupid.
Yeah. I had that point in time throwing shit like that. So. Lighters mostly, those are always fun.
No, we used to smash lighters on the ground. That was
Well, that's cool too.
Yeah.
But.
Have you ever done the timed explosive with the lighter?
No, I always did timed explosions with batteries. The old batteries off motherboards, the kind where they're stacked.
Oh yeah.
Okay, those. You cut them apart and you toss one of those in a campfire. Holy shit! They go off like grenades. It's really cool. They're just wicked powerful.
I had a buddy who would save up all year for wood for his 4th of July party. You were out.
Yeah, I've been out there. That's
that was one of their more mild parties because Tony's getting old as shit.
I'd like to point out that the more mild bonfire was you could have had a minivan in the middle of the pile of wood and not seen it.
But it's not uncommon to see like green flames poking up and blue flames from the different metals that have been just randomly also added to the pile. It's always fun. You know, you get huge bonfire, then you get like a green flame over here.
On more than one occasion, I've lit bonfires with mortars.
Oh, you couldn't. This bonfire. There's so much wood. Most of it in the middle is wet because it's been sitting all year. It takes about This is also when he gets rid of all his oil because he works on cars. He'll dump all the oil to prime the wood, and just throws one match.
That's the environmentalist got to love him. That's why he does them at night, so nobody sees a giant black cloud.
But you know, there's always assholes who have like a cake of firecrackers stuffed into it because usually there'll be a guy who would go down, he'd pick up a whole bunch of the fireworks, come back up, sell them
grab
cheap.
some and stuff them in there.
He'd sell them really cheap to everyone there. They didn't care. They'll shit they throw a cake of firecrackers. Not just a pack, a cake of firecrackers.
It was fun. It was a good party. I went out there last year or year before.
That was a couple years ago.
Okay.
That was like because Corey was.
Yeah, we still had Corey.
He went out. Liz went out.
That was cool.
They haven't done much since because John moved out of town. He was the one who usually hosts them. Tony's been in and out of the hospital this year for heart problems.
Okay.
I don't think they're going.
Yeah, we went out and there was a drum set there and a band and it was cool.
Nice.
I even sat down and played a little bit.
That night, Tony was just, you're all trying to play these instruments, but no one actually plays anything together. They just keep making noise.
Oh, so it's like jazz.
No.
No, it was.
It's more like
bad.
It's more like you got the toddler sitting on the pans, and then you got one who found like a shoestrings and is strumming it. That kind of.
There was a bunch of people just abusing them, and I went in and sat down, and played drums for like 10 minutes. Maybe.
Yeah, we got there when everyone had already been pretty well shit because this is an all-day event.
Yeah,
so most of the people had already been shit-faced by the time we got there. I did my first keg stand out at that place.
So proud. That's asking a lot of a keg.
Oh, it was fun. I was like, wait, we're gonna get me up. And he's like, yeah. 4 guys holding me up. We also had my.
He's got like an engine hoist.
Our buddy Bob, bigger than me,
Bring you up like a giant fish.
heavier than me. It took 8 guys to get him up to it. It was only at like a 30-degree angle. All the way.
That man, she needs a new ballast.
Where
She needs new lights altogether. Those are ancient.
we can help in that.
That's the beauty of this.
What?
Well, it's cool to have some things that are vintage, but things like fluorescent
Yeah, but we
ballast.
can keep the original light and
Yeah,
just
we-
bring a new electronic ballast over.
We could probably do that.
Mm-hmm.
They've probably already have had that. They gotta be at least be 80s.
She's still using T12s.
We can upgrade, so it's T8.
What does T12 mean?
The size of your fluorescent bulbs. The T12s are like this big around, the T8s are the skinny ones. And they're
Well,
pretty-
these are full spectrum sun.
Okay.
Not those two, but these are.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
we
I
got
The
that
ballast, under the center hump is a little box inside. It's the power supply. Your ballast is crapping out.
That's why it's flickering.
Yeah.
I barely even noticed that.
Way to
See,
go,
but
man.
now you've seen it, and you can't not see it. I've ruined your day. But it's also like a 20-minute thing to fix, and Batman can show up with a ladder, and it's simple. So yeah, it's like 8 wires and just a few minutes. It's all just wire nuts, 2 or 3 bolts.
Sure, I just don't need another light bulb.
No, that's
Try
the
that,
ballast.
but I'm saying ballast.
Yeah.
If it ain't one thing, it's another.
It's too quiet.
I'm just admiring the pile on the floor. Jesus, Ed.
Told you I need a haircut.
I just wanted to tack you with a pair of trimmers.
Yeah, this will be much.
We need to get you to shave something. You just want to shave something, I can tell.
Well, if we raise enough money,
We got
Dave
Pepper
will do
at
this.
the lab.
Yeah, you do dogs?
Not yet.
We got a husky who's in for 3 months of miserable.
Aw. Yeah, he needs a real groomer.
I was thinking Chris and a pair of clippers.
Half an hour.
Don't make him feel embarrassed because you didn't do a
That'd be
good
like 2
job. They
hours.
have feelings too.
Mm-hmm.
I got
As the
nothing
people
but love
walking
for that
by
dog.
tell us yes.
Nothing but love for that dog.
I think it'd be
Poops
funnier to
everywhere.
shave Dave because he looks hilarious with no hair.
Yeah.
Especially with his beard gone, he's got the cutest little baby face ever.
Thinking about doing a Let's Play tonight.
I'm okay with that. Do a Let's Play and do a $300 fundraiser.
That's a Let's Play.
It's where they play video games on a live stream and talk to
Oh.
people and hang out.
I have to go to bed early.
Why?
Like a Grand Theft
I
Auto
have a dentist
loaded.
appointment at 8 o'clock in the morning.
Cool. What you getting?
Probably a root canal.
Oh, that's fun. Wait until the smoke. That's the best part.
That's the best smelling part.
Yeah. What?
No. I was thinking of Bill Cosby's bit, and he's sitting there doing the drill effects. It's hilarious.
No, the smoke, man, that's the best. They put the gutta percha in there, and then they heat up a probe and stick it in and melt it in place to seal it.
Mm-hmm.
It's terrifying if you actually know what they're doing.
Yeah.
But
Oh yeah, with their little set of files and
yeah, and they sit there and heat that shit up.
I've had probably a half dozen root canals.
God. I've had, I don't know, 3 or 4, and then it was just like, okay, fuck it, they go.
I'm almost to that point.
I've had 2 cavities.
If you need teeth pulled, I know the place to go. Oh my god. Dude was amazing.
You're a sledgehammer.
I'm an authority on having teeth pulled. The guy up the street, right up this street, in fact, up Lake Michigan Drive, there's a place. The guy's name was Schultz.
Oh, you actually go to
The dude.
Yeah. That's, right up, that's
Yeah.
really close to my house.
Oh my god. You
And-
go in, you sit down, okay, and they come in, they do the thing, shots, and then they piss off for 10 minutes. Dude walks in, he's like, you ready? I'm like, yeah. He puts an elbow on my chest, grabs a pair of pliers that look like something that would kill people, and he just goes, boom! And like, just, it's like when Thumper goes off. Okay, just big German dude, and you just gets a good grip, he's like, you ready? Yeah. Boom! And you're done. He's like, cool, you're set. And I'm like, really? I'm like, yeah, that's it. Wow! Because I'm used to like, fumble fuck around, and we're gonna elevate, and we're gonna twist, and we're gonna... No, he just, boom! And it's out.
The last one I had pulled, they had to cut it into a couple pieces.
Yeah, surgical extraction with sectioning, that sucks. That's not a fun time, especially if they gotta go deep.
I had 2 cavities as a kid. That's about it.
I hate you.
My old man has more hardware in his head than he can pick up radio stations, and it's like at the point, it's like dentures would be easier, but he keeps adding bridges and whatever.
Screw it.
I'm at that point where implants would probably be easier.
I thought about implants because getting dentures in my late 20s was really surreal. But I looked at it, it's like, either way everything's got to come out. So I'm just going to have dentures for a while and see what I think. And I got them, and you know, I've had like, I think it's 103 now, just maxillofacial surgeries. Between all the dentist visits and all the reconstruction and root planing and scraping and root canals and all that crap, I've had enough. I've had enough infections and blood and pain and healing. I got real good at healing. I'm done. I went to the dentist on Stone Street behind my house in Kazoo. I went and saw Mara every 3 weeks for 4.5 years. Like, without a break. Every 3 weeks for 4.5 years. Boom, 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 boom. Every time I get a paycheck. And I had enough. I was like, no. I did my time. And now I got a beautiful smile. I don't care if it comes out at night. That's just a feature. I'm going to get the bottom sorted within the next couple of years. And at most, I might get the pin implants, because you can get it where you have full dentures, and they just put in like 2 implants here and maybe 1 here, and they go pop, and they snap in. I can dig that. But to go back to a full set of implants, no way.
That's how you find out the pins are between long jumps and things, right?
You see how they pull teeth on Jackass?
Yeah.
I haven't seen that.
No, there was one video that's absolutely adorable.
It's a 100-foot
The kid with the quad?
With the rocket.
I didn't see that one.
The dad tied his tooth, the little model rocket, and the kid has it sitting there with the remote. The dad showed him how to use the remote. He's like, "You ready?" The kid's like, and he's got like 200 feet of string. And you see it all laid out perfectly, so it won't, you know. And he's like, "All right, here we go. You ready?" Yeah. You gotta hold this button. All right, it's charged. Press it. Boop. And he's just like.
I saw one about a month ago of same thing, dad and a kid in a string, and it was with a quad.
Yeah.
And the dad's like, "You ready?" And and dad goes, and you hear it, and the kid's like,
and then they're always so terrified.
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh. One of my other favorites is they tie it to a dog and throw a tennis ball.
I guess they use an airstrip, 500 feet of string, and a Lamborghini Murcielago.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, that tooth wasn't meant to come out.
We're doing that with Doogie.
And they did it with a tooth that didn't need
They did it with the guy who had like the nicest teeth, and they took out a good tooth. And they're like, "Oh yeah, we can totally put it back in." He believed them.
Oh God!
And it wasn't until like the 4th movie he had a tooth back.
If you get a tooth knocked out, and it's a healthy tooth, if you like suck it clean and put it right back in within like 5 minutes, you can usually keep it. Usually. There's a lot of mitigating factors there, but if it's out and it's clean and it's right back in.
Yeah, no, it dragged.
But if it isn't like perfect, you're
You're in trouble now.
Hi, Mom. Oh, what do you want? You're not my real mom. There's a point coming to this conversation, right? Let me call you about that in a bit. Right now I'm in the middle of a meeting. Okay, I got like 8 people around me right now, and I'm not having that yeah. All right, cool. Because I'm glad you talked to the guy. I want to get info. All right, thank you. Good. That's exactly what I need. Did you get numbers? Good. Okay, I will call you later, and I will be ready to take notes. Thank you. Bye.
This is a meeting?
Huh?
And there's 8 people?
This is like for serious official meeting.
Doogie. Love the high quality antenna.
Should have got that brand new one.
You're not making fun of my antenna, are you?
I'm loving it.
Okay,
I'm making fun of your
that's-
antenna.
Grand Valley did all of the tests on all the antennas when they changed the TVs over, and this one worked better than the $100 one. So.
Nice.
Okay.
And it works on other people's, but I'm at the bottom of the hill and I have a big building next door, so, and I'm not a TV watcher. But I left it up there because I thought it was kind of cool. It looks like it's something.
I don't know why you have a TV here. I can't imagine why you have television.
You need to get her a flat screen she doesn't watch.
Sometimes it takes away from conversation. Sometimes I turn the radio off and listen to the grass grow and the sunshine, and people actually talk.
Yeah.
Unless there's something controversial, then I'll turn talk radio on.
But I just, in this environment, I can't imagine why you have television. It'd be like you having internet here. I like that you don't have Wi-Fi here. This is a feature. This is a place where you come and you talk to people and you hang out. And that's the point.
Yeah. It is. And a lot of times even people that don't know people end up knowing people after they leave.
Yeah.
So we need to do a series on hair care, but for deeps. Instead of a hair dryer, we have a heat gun.
That gets too hot.
You have any hair to take care of.
That's kind of like Doogie showing how to straighten the pins on a processor and smashing it with a heat sink.
Sluggo's Pizza used to be next door too. If you want a good, greasy, cheesy pizza, Sluggo's is the place to go to.
Where were they at?
They were just right across the street in that little blue house, red building right next
Didn't
door.
they have the best pizzas?
Oh god. You get home and the pizza's falling out of the box because it's so greasy.
They were great. Their ribs were really good too. People would come in here and say, can I just sit here and wait while my ribs are getting done across the street? Just so we can chat.
Yeah, all they have is just a little window for you to order your pizza and pick it up.
So, I'm building my house someday, and I'm going to have room for a commercial space. What do I want to rent it out to? Because the ground floor of my house is, because it's zoned for commercial and residential mixed use.
Train shop.
Brothel?
Something that would be...
4 floors of whores!
Something that would be advantageous to your business.
Hell, but... Like what?
Tesla coil supply.
Yeah, Tesla coil supply. That's what I need. I need a Cornell Dublier outlet store. That'd be good.
Combination
Iscar
Radio Shack
School
art
showroom.
shop.
Yeah.
This should be a train shop.
I like the idea of a train shop. There isn't a model shop over in this area at all.
No, there really isn't. There used to be.
There's nothing out Alpine. The nearest model shop is way the hell down 28th Street. And there's 2 of them on 28th Street, one on each end. There's nothing out here.
You can kind of call Hobby Lobby a
Let's
model
not
shop.
do that, because no. That is a hobby shop, but only if you have tits. They don't have
They
anything.
sell models and stuff there too.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never seen any.
Model car. Oh yeah, yeah.
They sell model cars, model.
But they don't
planes.
do
But
like.
it's only like
it's
2
static
items of it.
models.
Yeah.
You can get model rockets there too.
Yeah, I know
They-
you can
they
get.
sell
They have
the
like
engine.
one end cap of rockets.
Yeah.
That's a good place to get engines.
I tried to buy engines there, and that sucked.
Oh.
They have
I
one little end cap of rockets and like 2 sizes of engines.
I never used the engines for actual rockets.
B and C.
Yeah.
Better than our
Like B and C, and it's only like a B6 engine. You know, like really basic little stuff.
It's gonna fly. It's gonna look natural.
And they don't have anything like If I go to a hobby shop, I want to see trains and I want to see shit with radio controls.
Right.
What do you think, Chris? Take more off?
That's up to her. I'm doing Doogie. I'm doing Doogie. I'll pay you for it. I don't mind, but I'm renting your clip. You can try and clean up the butchery when I'm done, but I don't think you'll be able to.
Yeah.
I think he's screwed.
You just put one on there longer than it's going to be in the end.
I'm just gonna put on like a number 7 guard and mow your shit down.
His hair just finally grew back from my butchering of it. You should just let him have a nice haircut.
He looks like an Oompa Loompa.
I
He
look
does.
like
He
an
looks like an Oompa Loompa.
He's got a weird shaped head.
Yeah.
I'll give you that.
You got
I wouldn't say Oompa Loompa, but you got.
No, he's got this like Oompa Loompa shit happening.
They were more like perfectly round. He's got like the light bulb head going. No offense, it's just a fact. I got sausages, you got a light bulb.
I'm just ugly. Fuck.
Oh, you know what we need.
Now you don't bleed, bitch.
It's not the first.
Be an alright way to go.
Yeah, if you gotta die, this feels pretty good as a way to go. I'm gonna go by like Tesla coil laser death, so you get to go out minty.
You know about the cooking show?
The what?
Cooking show.
I've heard about it. I've been hearing scuttlebutt about there being a geek cooking show. I think we should have Enos host it.
Elizabeth set up a document this morning.
I would totally do like
where we can put our recipes.
I would totally do like the epic mealtime of the geek group kind of thing.
I told her last time I tried to make tuna fish on toast, I ended up in a Burton ward with mayonnaise in my hair.
You have a spare battery?
Yeah, I do. You dying?
Yeah, it's low.
Here, let me see. So much blood.
The real way to make nachos is to take a cake pan. I had one of those rare kind of things where my mom had a cake pan that was huge, like 2.5 feet long by a foot wide. You just fill it with chips, and then you got about 1.5 inches to fill up with the toppings so they don't ooze out into the oven.
I'm changing the battery. That's easy. Dude, it looks like somebody curb stomped a cat over here. Holy shit. Here.
Dun, dun, dun.
Strap him in. This one's mine. What's the biggest scary... Oh, look at that. The Model 10 from Oster. It's the same company that makes Cuisinarts. Jesus, that looks like hedge trimmers.
You really want it short?
Yeah, normally I do like a 5 on the top, 2 on the sides, and yeah, spike it. I won't wear
Well,
my hat the
do
rest of
not
the day.
do that on
That's
the
about
top
a
of his
5.
head. That is not. I don't even own a 5.
That's about...
No.
For a 2. It's an 1/8
What's
inch
it say?
per.
It says
Oh,
3.5.
3.5. You're getting a 3.5 all over. There.
I don't think that's
How you
a
like
good
that?
idea.
I think it's a great idea. What do you think?
It's close enough.
Yeah,
right?
see, it's fine. This is great. I can fix this. What are you doing? You're gonna have style if you do that.
I know,
You gotta
but we
fix
have
it.
to at least get it so the clipper will grab it.
Yeah.
It'll grab. You just gotta chisel in.
Step away.
You know this one's mine.
Sir, step away from the chair, sir.
I'll make you pretty. I'll take your chest hair off. Hi.
And let's start here and kind of go up.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do, because this is the
Not
part
his
that
ear.
annoys
Don't
me the
take
most.
his ear
I
off.
won't take his ear off. It'll grow back. He's young. They bounce right back at that age. Look at that. Look at that. Look at this. Damn. Damn. Besides, Doogie has this really cool superpower. If you
It's not
shave...
going to spike on top because you took the top off now.
Yeah, but in 2 weeks he's going to look like a hedgehog, and it's really cool. He gets his Sonic the Hedgehog thing.
You're not supposed to shave the top of my head with attached to it.
Too late now.
Too late. You don't have to do the whole top.
I can get a mohawk still, right?
You want a mohawk? I can do that.
It's too late for a mohawk also.
Look at that.
You do it better than what I was doing.
I wanted to do this to Ed so bad you have no idea. Ed could have been done in 30 seconds.
Yeah, you needed the hedge trim.
Remember that? I wish I'd have had these when I did that cat. I gotta get a pair of these. These are like amazing.
You're just sitting here in awe watching him butcher Doogie.
This thing has like it's the hair trimmer that gives no fucks. You have the weirdest hair pattern.
Yeah, he does.
You got this, that's why you can grow the cool hedgehog thing. Because, dude, you've got like 5 parts. I'm gonna leave that. That's pretty. We're just... Oh, yeah.
He's probably like, what are...
This is the most artistic haircut the West Side Barbershop has ever seen. Oh, yeah. We'll leave a little link there. Just, you got that swirl. We could leave it like this, you could be emo.
That Skrillex. Oh yeah.
Yeah, you've got this whole Skrillex thing happening right now.
He's liking that way too much.
Could have been a barber.
Butcher.
Could have got a job at Paris Island as a barber. The only place that'd hire me.
It doesn't really matter what his hair looks like anyway. You're just gonna put that hat like that.
Well, I wasn't going to, but now it's just super short anyway. Can't spike it
It's
when
alright.
it's that short.
It's that time of year anyway. It'll be super quick.
That's kind of what I figured.
About a week and it'll be an inch long again.
Yeah, I hate you and your hair, just so you know, mister. I can go from spiky to shaggy in a month. If I cut my hair this short, and you saw it 2 weeks later, it'd look exactly the same. Not for nothing, but you and Pepper have the same hair in the back.
Color or texture?
Who beat the hell out of you? I don't want to know the stories behind the collection of scars you have on the back of your head.
Lots of more cop prints.
I don't know, if you shave my head down, it's fine. I don't even want to imagine how many serious dents and scars there are in my head. This might bleed a little.
Yeah, that's probably. You just hog off
head.
the top, let her take care of the ears, and.
Are you getting a little nervous?
Batman's got the fear over there.
Yeah, I think. I feel your pain.
And that's especially interesting because
She's like, I haven't had blood on these floors in 30 years, damn it.
You are a good sport.
Doogie has a very similar opinion to hair that I do, of just buzz it off and leave it alone.
Then why didn't he cut yours?
I'll let him. I'll totally let him.
Just a question.
If he wants to buzz me down with these, I'll totally let him. Because this is a look I can rock. The difference between Doogie and me is Doogie actually has hair now. If he did this to me, I'd look like a dildo with ears. I have always been very big on just experimenting with hair. And this still looks professional. So I could get away with this. And if Doogie wants to buzz me down, I'll let him.
Still looks professional?
Yeah. You look professional, yeah.
He's got this weird line going on. Right
Do I have to like clean them off before they go in there?
No, but I am going to use them and go over, you know, some of the things.
Oh, the big tufts in his ear, that's a great look.
Happy now?
Don't
Yeah,
forget
that's
that thing under his chin.
Yeah, if you want to shave that shit off his chin, or just chisel it, put like a big wedge straight out.
I don't know if he's that good of a sport.
His girlfriend likes it, tickle. I had a goatee once in my life for about 2 weeks. There's pictures of it, and there's reason why. I've never had a goatee since.
And then you also had pigtails. That picture was hilarious.
I look pretty with pigtails.
Hey, that one sounds like the CCC.
Huh?
That one sounds like the CCC.
It does. See, it's a way more delicate tool than the hedge trimmer I have. You don't have to put that much effort in, just move it.
No, it's gotta look good.
It's gotta look professional.
You just keep going
You
till
did a
there's
great
nothing left
job.
to cut.
You did a great
It's not
job.
hard. I could do this.
She's about to cut you. And not even with the razor. She'll just jab those clippers into your neck.
Yeah, she's got the straight blade.
Can't get over how smooth my neck is.
Oh, you pretty.
We just raise enough money to have Dave shave his head and bring him here. She can do the straight razors thing and everything on him.
Need one of those.
Barber pole? She's
that would work with this
buried
set.
with that thing. Do you
Yeah,
know
I
how hard
know.
those are to find?
Well, you get a new one.
Yeah, what do they cost?
They're not as
I
cool.
don't know,
Yeah.
probably about.
And they're chintzy, they're plastic and crap nowadays. That thing dates back to the, what, 60s?
There's only
Might be 6.
I just think it's cool it works again.
there's a few. There's only a few of them I've seen. One was at the museum, and the other one's at
It's a model 55.
on Leonard.
It's
It might be 70s.
it's from the Williams Marvey Company.
It's the only company that does.
1540 St. Paul or something. You can't really read it. Avenue, St. Paul, Minnesota, 55105. But it's a model 55. And it hasn't hung there forever because it looks like it was outside for a long time.
It was, but they were stealing them. So
West Side!
I had customers that were nervous that mine was still outside. You got to bring that in because someone is going to steal it for sure.
We had neighbor kids the other day trying to chuck rocks or chuck bricks through our window. They pulled, like they were flat in the ground, they pulled the landscaping bricks out of the front yard and tried to chuck it through the window at Batman.
And
The
me.
kids hate it. Kids hate it.
Well, I was in there too.
Yeah, they don't know you yet. To know you is to love.
West Side Barbershop. Hi.
In 2 weeks, you're gonna look like Sonic Giant.
Yeah, I'm finishing up my last question. Okay, I'll call you when I'm done. Love you, bye.
What's with your phone? It crapped out earlier.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know, I don't know.
And I could hear you, and she's like, "Did he hang up? Hello?" And I'm like, I gotta get her a new phone. I got a box full of them. I wander in here sometime. We'll bring you a phone and a light malice. You laugh. We do shit like that.
Every time we come in, we fix something. We get a haircut.
We're geeks.
Okay, let's see.
Have a closer look at what Chris did to
It
you.
looks the same all the way around. It's just
A little shorter, huh? Looks good.
Looks like you.
You can buzz me if you want.
No, I wouldn't want to ruin that awesome haircut. She just put a lot of work into that.
What?
I keep trying to get her to do it to him. She won't. She won't have both.
Batman's got an angle grinder.
We tried that on Marcus. It didn't work out so well. Funny thing was Marcus didn't mind.
That's not so bad.
There's a blood trail from the MDH to the boiler room. One continuous line.
That's not so bad.
Do the whole thing. Just right up the middle of the back.
Do a reverse mohawk.
Give him a stripe.
You're way too creative, Chris.
An artist, damn it.
That Obama thing is funny.
That's been there for a long time.
I think.
Sensitive virgin flush.
I like the business hour hanging behind her coat rack there. That's what we need hanging over.
It's about accurate, too.
Most days about 9.
Sadness.
Yeah. Occasionally it is.
You have a casual relationship with time.
I do.
That's why I called ahead today. I was like, are you at work today? Are you going to be at work when I get there? Are you busy
That
today?
calling is a really good thing because I have.
You got things to deal with, and I understand that, and I respect that. And I've had weeks where I've driven by here, like, because I'll just stop by. Like, is she open today? No, okay. And
Well, sometimes I go to some of the old people's homes too.
yeah,
In the afternoons, so yeah, that's. There isn't enough hours in the day.
that's how you got to be training. You have to
Okay.
pass the art on.
Thank you very much.
There, look at that. Now we got the group photo. Here,
The group photo.
You gotta get it in the mirror because you're in it too. There, see, there's. Get up here. Come here. Wait, see, there's your geek group staff outing to the barber shop. We're all sexy.